Hey guys, this is Charles from worshipguitarskills.com, back again with another lesson for you. Today I'm going to show you 4 different types of rhythmic techniques that you can use to bring some spice to some very basic chord voicings. Now we are just busy filming our rhythm guitar workshop for our Worship Guitar Skills Academy members. You're welcome to check the link in the description to see when that's available if you want to learn more about the rhythm workshop. But one thing that we are showing our students there is how you can take a simple rhythm and simply by changing the techniques that you use to play that rhythm, you can come up with some really interesting ideas. What I'm going to do now is I'll quickly play you the 4 different applications of this rhythm so you can see it in action, hear what it sounds like, and then afterwards I'll break it down. I'll show you the voicings, the chord progression, and of course the specific techniques. So let's get right to it. All right, so there were 4 different types of rhythmic techniques that I use. I'll break it down for you. But before we get to showing you the actual techniques, let's first look at the progression, the key, and the voicings. First of all, the progression we played was a 1-5-6-4 in the key of G, which means our chords would be G, D, E minor, and C. 1-5-6-4. The voicings that I used, however, I played what we call 4-2 voicings, meaning I'm only playing the notes on the 4th and 2nd string. So I played G like this, D like that, E minor like this, and C like that. So those were my 4-2 voicings: G, D, E minor, and C. We've covered these at length on the channel as well, so if you want to learn more about those easily movable shapes, you can just check the description and we'll link out to some of the lessons showing you more of these 4-2 voicings. So now we know the progression, we know the key, and we know the voicings that we used. Let's look at the rhythm that we played. If you look on the screen right now, you'll see that rhythm is down, 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 up, down. Very basic rhythm. You can make the sound even cooler when you start using some more syncopated rhythms, but I wanted to keep it simple to explain the concept for you. So as you can see, down, 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 up, down. So I've obviously got an overdriven sound here, so I can take those voicings I've just shown you. G, D, E minor, C, and I can play down, 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 up, down. It sounds like this. When you play with a dirty sound like that, you have to make sure that your string muting is really on point so that you can really dig into the strings without worrying about playing some of the notes that should not be ringing. So that is a simple application, down, 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 up, down, when I use my first technique, which is simply strumming that rhythm. Now I can also change the way in which I play the notes. So instead of strumming it, I can pick the notes. So I can still have that same rhythm, which essentially is 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But instead of playing down, 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 up, down, I can pick the notes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 So I'm not changing my rhythm. The rhythm stays the same. I'm not changing the chords. The voicings stay the same. But I'm playing it all, picking the notes down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Let me play it for you at tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is if I pick all of those notes together. So let me compare and contrast those for you. I'm going to first strum it and then I'm going to pick it. It's a subtle difference, but it's having these nuanced approaches in your playing that allows you to have more variety and spice when you are playing a song. So you don't always have to play the same thing the same way. You can play the same progression and the same key with the same voicings, but by changing your rhythmic approach slightly, it's even the same rhythm, but the one I'm picking it and the other one I'm strumming it, it does make a difference. Check this out. Obviously, I've got a good dose of delay on the sound here, but as you can see with the strumming, it's got a different feel than when I go to the picking. It's the same rhythm, same chords, same voicings, just changing my approach. That's our second approach, which is picking the notes with your pick. The third approach is a combination of your picking and strumming. So I can have picking one note separately on beat 1, and then on beat 2 I strum both together. Beat 3, I pick them separately, and 4, I strum them together. So in essence, it's pick, strum, pick, pick, strum, pick, strum, pick, pick, strum. That's a combination of those two together. Check this out. A little bit faster. And you can see when I combine picking and strumming, again, it sounds quite different than just strumming or just picking. So just for us to hear this in context, I'm going to strum it, I'm going to pick it, and then I'm going to do the combo of strumming and picking. Listen to the slight differences, but it's these little changes that does actually make a big difference in your playing. Check it out. Like I said, tiny changes, but it makes quite a big impact and a difference in the sound that you're getting out of your rhythm. Now, the fourth pattern or the fourth rhythmic approach I want to show you with the same rhythm is hybrid picking. So instead of picking with my pick, I'm going to pick with my fingers and my pick. But of course, we said the rhythm stays the same. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 So on the second beat, I played 2 notes together with my pick and my finger, and everything else, I'm just picking it separately, alternating between my pick and my finger. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 And I can play that at speed. It's going to sound like this. So what I want to do one more time is I'm going to cycle through all 4 approaches just with the guitar on its own, and then finally we'll play it again for you with the track, and then you can see the different applications of these rhythmic techniques that I have at my disposal. Strumming, picking, a combination of strumming and picking, and of course hybrid picking. Check it out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's do that again for you one more time with the backing track. All right, so there you go. You can see a slight change in the way in which you play that rhythm. Makes a very big difference. Now, in addition to changing your techniques that I've just shown you with your rhythms, you can of course change the kind of voicings you use, whether you play these 4/2 voicings or a range of other voicings. And you can also change the rhythms itself along with the chord progression and of course the key. When you learn how to introduce all these different variables, then you become very flexible on the guitar as it relates to the kind of ideas that you want to play, where on the neck you're going to play them, the kind of rhythms you're going to use, and the techniques that you're going to use to play those rhythms. So we've got a whole methodical way to break this all down and to teach it to you in plain English so you can actually see what the rhythms are, how to read them, what rhythmic techniques to use, and what voicings you can use all over the neck across a range of different applications. We teach that whole course at our Worship Guitar Skills Academy. So if you're looking for a systemized and a methodical way to work through all these variables that you have at your disposal to really help you take your guitar playing to that next level, you're welcome to check out the links in the description. We can learn more about the Worship Guitar Skills Academy. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Check the links in the description. We are linking out to various other lessons right here on the channel. And if you want more, of course, go and check out the courses there at the Worship Guitar Skills Academy. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon, and you'll get notified whenever we release new videos like this one. And by the way, the following video after this one will be that full-length backing track that you've just heard. We're going to post that for you as a video so that you have an opportunity to practice that in a musical setting where you have drums, bass, keys in this particular progression and the key. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Check out the description. Lots of good stuff on offer there, and we'll see you in the next video.